Hello everybody, welcome to a new series of the year. You've spoken, and this is what we're going to be doing. Also, this is Vdiffuser. Welcome to Pheonix Wright Ace Attorney. Personally, I really would have liked to have done the DS version, but hey, I don't really have that much that I can do with that. Let's see, that's loudness, blah blah. Text skip, now. Screen check, we'll leave that on. Vibration, leave that on. I can't turn it to the original pixel graphic art style. Ugh. I like that art style. Anywho, we're gonna play through the first game. I'm gonna get to the rest of the trilogy later. You guys asked me to, well, I put a poll up, and this was the winner. The poll was going to be between this game, Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, which, surprise, we're getting a remaster of it later this year, and Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. I was very disappointed that nobody voted for Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. I think they thought I was going to play Echo the Dolphin instead, and trust me, I would never put myself through that. Ever. Alrighty, we have the first turnabout. Oh, we got our first trophy already. You done bad. At least it's not Pepto-Bismol pink like Danganronpa. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught! Not like this! First case always shows who did it. Gotta find someone to place this on! Someone like him! I'll make it look like he did it! And everybody will make it look like he did it throughout the entire series! August 3rd, 947. There. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, nice. Hiya, Chief. There's Mia Fey. She's our boss. I'm glad I made it on time. I'll have to say, Pheonix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Says a lot about you. And your client as well. Thanks. You know, I remember this starting a little different. And that blows one of the references I was going to start this with right out the door. Oh well. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yeah. Actually, I kind of owe him my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. And he's going to be one of the reasons you'll regret being an attorney too. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! Is that your client screaming over there? Yep, that's him. Death! Despair! No! Oh, you took on Junko and Oshima. Your case is pretty much over, buddy. I'm gonna do it! And I die! Sounds like he wants to die. Die the death. Now. Nick! There he is in full HD. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty! Tell him I'm guilty! Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. I ain't got no time to die. What's wrong, Larry? It's all over. I'm finished. I'm finished. Stick a fork in me. I'm done. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who? Who took her away from you, Nick? Who did this? Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me, who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. Newspapers say it was you. Nah. My name is Pheonix Wright. Nothing to do with that Ryunosuke Naruhodo guy a few hundred years ago. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. My soundbar is, wigging out. When is it not? The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school, and somebody who has one of the most unfortunate names in this series. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. And Nintendo Capri Sun and Luca Jin have been taking that to the bank ever since. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He's a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. Good Christ, that's blown out. Hang on. The curse of a dark background, I can't really do anything about this. Yeah, you have terrible luck. I also have terrible luck with these games because they get so freaking blown out. But I know better than anyone, he's a good guy at heart. That and I own one, which is why I took the clays. To clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court. Courtroom number 2. Alright, there we are. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. That's better. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Yep, this guy is supposed to be a descendant of Takatsuchi Ouchi from... excuse me, Great Ace Attorney duology. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright? This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. With this, sprite, the judge already looks like he's done. Murder's a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, here it is. Hands shaking, eyesight fading, arms weak. Mom spaghetti. Wait, what? The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. The defendant's Larry Butts, but if you want to get a really good achievement and trophy, Ian Pick. Wrong, right? Look, I have to leave. I have to go home. I'm expecting a delivery. Ah, come on, Chief. There's no need to be going so soon, is there? Listen, Wright. I've never actually seen this. Is the one on trial? Your client! I mean, that's about as basic as you can get. I put my foot in it this time. You gotta relax. Sorry, I couldn't hear your answer. I'll ask once more. Please state the name of the defendant. Please turn in your badge. Oh, boy. Anyway, if you are seeing this, it's probably past New Year's. Happy New Year's, everybody. Boy, have we got a year coming ahead of us. Alright, it's Larry Butts. Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's name. I know this one. Glad I read the case report over to cover so many times. It's... Oh, no! No, wait, I forgot! I'm drawing a total blank here. You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Press the R1 button. Okay. That is... Cindy. Remember to check it often. Do it for me. I'm begging you, please. Alrighty. Mia Fey, my boss and a very good defense attorney. And she's very sexy, too. Larry, you're going to see that profile change throughout the entire series. Cindy Stone, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. Winston Payne, prosecutor for this case. Lacks presence, generally bad at getting his point across. That's not going to change throughout the series. Yeah, alright. Who's the victim in this case? Cinder Block. Oh, Mia Fey. Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? Now that was blunt force trauma. Hit with a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Bully for you! Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court what that object was? The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Get used to the judge being on the ball in this game. He's not going to be in the next few games. Right? Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. The evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R1 button to check it frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Girl, that is Larry's entire existence. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. I almost saw that twitch there. Mr. Butts, is it not true the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony, and both of those ended in disaster. Didn't they all die? Exactly, right? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls. Or seeing me. Ever. Oh, there is that twitch. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by getting dumped. Yep. In fact, she completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. How do you know? What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it! Damn lies and statistics! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. There's that. Ah, indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears she had several sugar debts. Oh, we getting some slut-shaming in here, too? Pain! Dude, you're an asshole. Not as big an asshole as your brother, though. Daddy's. Sugar. Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. Right. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. And it ain't who you're thinking of, Payne. Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Larry's a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Ooh! Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? The cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. And when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. But let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motives is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Oh boy, he went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth! Tell him the truth! Yeah, I was there. I went. Order! Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, so, I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness? The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Alrighty. Well, we probably know who this is. I'm going to cut it right here, so I will see you guys next time when we get to the meat and potatoes of the trial. Later.